Hello, everyone. Welcome to your second ever episode of NWHL Open Ice. I'm your host, GamerDoc. Tonight on the show, we have Anna Orzechowski. Not only is she a rookie defender at that blue line, but also she makes you very thankful your last name has so many vowels. We got a pretty exciting show for you tonight. I mean, I'm excited. I don't know if you are. We're going to take some questions. She's going to take some questions from me, and she's going to take some questions for you. From you, all of you in the audience, because that is what makes the NWHL on Twitch so unique and so much fun, is that good old chat we have right here. It's not like you're watching the game. You're not like sitting there and watching the game, reclining, watching it on your big screen. It's right in front of you. We're listening to you. We want to hear what you have to say. So click that follow button right meow. Right meow. Because we have a little bit of a delay before you can talk and chat. So if you want to get your questions in by the time Anna is taking them, hit that follow button. Before we get to Anna, though, this was a pretty exciting weekend of hockey. Exciting for a couple of reasons. One is over 500,000 people tuned in. 500,000 people tuned in to watch this weekend. Amazing. So amazing. 500,000 people. I don't even know 500,000 people. We had exciting hockey. The Whitecaps swept this weekend. The first game was 6-1, second game 7-0. Amanda Levier faced, let me just check my notes, 66 shots this weekend and let one in. One. Now, for those of you who tuned in last week, you know that Levier was our guest. So, I'm not going to take credit for that save percentage, but I mean, it's an N of 1, and we've had pretty good success. So, Orzechowski's not playing for a couple weeks, so we'll have to see exactly what happens. But the Whitecaps crushed, as all of you saw. And then we had another exciting day of hockey today. I mean, I thought the Riveters had it. I thought that the Riveters were going to crush the Pride's winning streak. I was excited. I mean, I don't take sides, but that was an exciting game. The Pride pulled it out in the end and took home the victory, maintaining their win streak right now, but the Riveters almost had it. I am pumped to watch the Whitecaps play the Pride. I am pumped. I don't know about you guys. Anyways, you guys ready for our guest? So, before we bring her on, 2 ways you can submit your questions. If you have a question right now, put it in chat. Our moderators are going to grab it. They're going to pick the best ones. Also, the second way, tag us on Twitter, hashtag NWHL Open Ice. Send us a tweet, send us your questions. But for now, without further ado, let us welcome our guest, Anna Orzechowski. Hello!
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the virtual studio.
Thank you for having me.
So glad you could make it all the way down here to DC.
From Buffalo.
From sunny Buffalo.
Oh yeah, beautiful sunshine 75 Buffalo.
We are so happy to have you on stream for a number of reasons. You are kind of a cool person, kind of a cool human being. Some people like you on social media.
Thank
you got
you.
a kind of awesome Instagram. But we're here to talk about a couple of things, but most of all is the hockey. So let's hear it. Anna Orzechowski, how did you get into hockey? What is your hockey origin story?
Oh man, I have been called the suitcase. I've been everywhere and everywhere. Started skating when I was 3. Dad had me on the ice as soon as possible. He played college hockey for Buff State, actually. So he got me on the ice as soon as possible. I played for boys up until 10U. First year checking, got my bell rung.
Oh, wow.
They saw my ponytail and just cross checks. So he took me out of boys hockey, went to girls hockey, won 4 state championships under the Bisons. Awesome.
Yes, you did.
Amazing. The best time of my life. And then I went to Burlington and played in Canada. My dad's a trooper. He drove me and my best friend 4 times a week, an hour and a half away, for practices, games, tournaments. He's He's the best. I don't know.
You
how he
were a
does.
rink rat, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
You were a rink rat. It's okay.
Understatement. Rink rat is an understatement for sure.
So, for those of you who didn't catch that, she just said you won 4 state championships.
4 in a row.
4 in a row, and you went to college for how many years?
4.
Okay, so we're just gonna it's a 4 for 4. It was a valid question. It was a valid question. So I knew that about you after this weekend.
Yeah.
That level of domination is wild. Is wild. It kind of reminds me of my women's D, no big deal. Hockey coach used to play for the Riveters, and sometimes she'll scrimmage with us and she'll play with us in games, and it's like she just like walks around us and like doesn't look like she's trying. That's kind of what I imagine you doing for those 4 years of a state championship.
I mean, it was so much fun. We were young and we were living in hotels and playing mini sticks and getting threatened to get kicked out of hotels, and it was the best time ever.
Holes in walls. It was like a rock star was there, except it was a hockey player.
I used to put my skate guards on and like skate up and down the hallways of hotels, and the managers would be like, "All right, you can't do that. You just can't do that."
Doesn't seem safe. But you're not the only one playing in the NWHL on that team.
Correct.
You had 3 teammates. So there were 4 of you drafted from that team into the NWHL, and 3 of them went to the Pride.
Oh yeah.
And you went to the Buttes. So what is that like, playing against these 3 women who you've been dominating with your whole life, and all of a sudden you're playing against them? You're trying to stop them.
It's honestly the best experience. I mean, they're unbelievable women and hockey players, and I like during college, like during battle drills, like those are the girls you didn't want to go against. And Lavisa Salander, rock star. If you score like from Miracle, if you score on her, keep the puck. Like she's a brick wall. So I was so lucky to have her on my side for 4 years, and now we come in and I have to actually like put the puck on net and score against her, and it's so hard. She's the best, but these girls are awesome, and it's so much fun walking to the rink again and be like, hey, what's going on? How are you?
But you know her weaknesses, right? You know, you're like, all right, if I play this song, this SpongeBob theme song, she's going to be so distracted she won't even see the puck go in.
She's like the smartest, but she's such a nerd. Like she was my roommate freshman year. She would do Rubik's Cubes for hours. She can solve a Rubik's Cube in like 10 seconds.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Orzechowski calling Lavisa a nerd.
I'll admit it. Our senior night, she like made a video and she was like, Anna, you were the best, funniest, but you're the messiest roommate. So she called me out in front of everyone.
Wow. So now you're getting her, but you're using your stage on a national audience to call your teammate a nerd. Whoever goes to the next Buttes Pride game, please make a sign that says Lavisa the nerd.
Please text me after this and be like, come on.
She's probably texting you right now, let's be honest.
But in the best way. The nerd in the best way.
The best way. I mean, that's what I'm a nerd, you know? Exactly. We're on Twitch. Everyone on Twitch is a nerd.
Yeah, we're all nerds in our own way.
So you just 100%. Described her as a brick wall. But, you know, when I Googled you a lot coming up to this. It may not look like I'm prepared, but I am. And people have described you on multiple occasions as a stay-at-home defender, as a brick wall defender, as holding the blue line. Has that always been your play style?
Honestly, no. I always was like super offensive and super like in the play, join the rush, creating down low. But then I caught myself too many times, so my college coach was like, you got to scale it back. Like we need to stay at home D. Like you got the strength, you got the size. So I kind of conformed my game, and now that's my reputation. Now I love it.
Yeah, I mean it's written in like multiple online articles about you.
I love it.
So whatever happens when you Google yourself, that. You know, when I Google myself, you see my basketball stats from when I rode the Pine for 2 years.
Stop.
Yeah, it's not good. Don't Google me. No one knows my real name. Shh.
You're just
I'm Gamer Doc. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so I got some other stats for you. You played in 105 career NCAA games, and you got 16 penalty minutes. My favorite part of this stat is that you played in 29 games as a senior and didn't go to the box once. How? Are you just like the night? Do you have like no temper? Like how did you do that?
Opposite. I don't opposite. I'll say that firsthand. Opposite. I mean, I don't know. I like to play clean. Like I like to be on the ice. I don't want to be in the box. Like I want to be on the ice. And I remember we were talking about it the other day. Like I got a penalty with like 3 minutes left at like our last home game, and I was like, my fingers were crossed, my toes were crossed, like I'm like sweating like uncontrollably, like not from playing, like I'm so scared we're gonna get scored on, and like I don't know, I just never wanted to be like the person in the box with a goal going in or something happening, and it's just
you just care about your teammates too much.
Yeah, that's my downfall. I care about my teammates too much.
I care too much.
I care too much.
Quote on Orzechowski, 2020. Someone quote that, please.
Write that one down. Write that one down.
And after I read that stat about you, of course, I went through and looked at your penalty minutes for this year. And in 17 games, you only have 4 minutes of penalty minutes. Now, that would be, if it was 2 minutes, it would be the lowest on the team, but it's not. So I was like, okay, what was these penalties she got? And one of them, 3 weeks ago, you were facing off against the Pride. In the last 3 minutes of the third period, when you guys were down, you got called for interference. Did you just like look at the ref and you're like, bro, listen, do you not know who I am?
Usually, like, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say anything to the ref. It's not like they can call the penalty back. But I like looked, I'm like, I like lost my mind. And like I said, my fingers were crossed, my toes were crossed. I was like looking at the bench like every second. Like it was just, it
you
was
didn't
horrible.
get scored. No one scored.
Yeah. Thank God.
But you were saying earlier, like, so was that how you were taught in college? Like, were you taught if you go to the penalty box, you're running a down and back? And by running, I mean skating.
I mean, in college, like we emphasized and we stressed, like, we're not going to score goals if we're 5-on-4.
Yeah.
We're not going to score goals if we're in the box. So we've always emphasized that. And I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a time we'd show up Monday practice from getting a couple penalties and a couple goals scored on us, and we weren't on the line.
Oh,
like
God.
It was, I mean, he had to set a precedent, and for that, like, I thank him for that, because it's kind of like molded my game and it's molded my mind. Like, I'm not doing anything for my teammates if I'm in the box, or we're not scoring goals, or we're not winning games, and when we're getting too many penalties. And it's kind of just instilled in my brain now.
Have you ever done a burpee in full gear?
Yeah, or an army crawl, or a sit up, a push up, you name it.
God, I really hope my coach isn't listening right now.
Done like full CrossFit on the ice. And
I don't know if you can tell from my 120-pound physique, but I'm a bruiser.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm the enforcer on the team. No big deal.
I would not mess with you.
So, all right, the Buttes, you guys are a very young team. Mm-hmm. Very young. You've got a Kersey, who's kind of the veteran on the team. What is it like playing with so many rookies? How is it different from how you're used to playing?
I mean, it is completely different because we're the majority of the team. We're all young, we're all rookies, we're all first year. But it also kind of like set the president locker room, like, we're here for a reason. We're getting this done together, and who cares about age? We're coming out, we all have the same purpose and the same goal, and I think that's really kind of banded us together with the help of our leaders and the veterans, like Goalie, Kersey, like all the girls like that played before. They're just role models, and they've been in the league, they know how to play, and we follow in their footsteps, and I think it's really kind of banded us all together.
That's so sweet. You're so sweet.
Couple brownie points.
You're so sweet. You're gonna get so many like passes for your slap shot after that question.
Catch me at the point next game.
This is my last hockey related question.
Okay.
Who, in your experience, is the hardest player you've defended against?
In the NWHL?
Yeah. So far.
I can name like 4 girls.
You have to pick one. You cannot pick 4. Only one.
That is so hard.
I know.
Honestly, the first person that comes to mind is Allie Thunstrom, Minnesota.
Oh.
She is
Did you see that hit this weekend?
She's insane. She is so speedy, like a rocket out of a cannon. Like, that's it. Like, that's the first person that came to mind. Like, she is so tough and so fast, and I give her so much credit.
You're like, I'm gonna close this gap, and all of a sudden, there's no gap, and there's no more her.
Oh my God, no!
And there's a goal.
She's like at the goal line. I'm at the red line already, and then I blink, and she's by me. I'm like,
it's like race car drivers. They don't like to sneeze when they're racing because then they'll be like, 100 yards ahead. It's like if you bleeze or sneeze when she goes by you. It's just like, where am I?
Fast and
it's the third period all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. I blink.
Time moves differently around her. You get sucked into the warp.
Time stops. Yeah. She's the number one. She's so strong and so fast. So
I'm sure she'd be glad to hear that. Maybe next time you play her, she's gonna be like, "I saw you on NWHL Open Ice." Hashtag NWHL Open Ice. All right. So
go ahead.
Yeah. So Twitch is not only the platform that is streaming the NWHL games for 500,000 viewers this weekend, but it's also primarily a gaming platform. So I would be remiss if we didn't ask a couple gaming questions.
Oh, yeah.
So we talked earlier, you're not necessarily a gamer, but you do mess with some games, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you?
I dabble.
She dabbles. What are your dibble dabbles? What do you dibble dabble in?
I stick my toe in the water in some Mario Kart. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a sucker for Mario Kart. Really, like, we have a competition for Christmas, me and my family, me and my brother and my dad, and it's like controllers go through the wall. Like, it's a serious matter.
It's a serious Mario Kart is always a serious matter. It's not a laughing matter. Yeah. It's not a game for children. It's a game for women. Grown women.
Grown women.
Grown women play Mario Kart. It's not for children.
No. It's not a joking matter.
So I have this theory that the character you choose in Mario Kart closely mirrors your personality.
Wow.
So, who's your Mario Kart character?
Baby Toad.
I feel like that's more. I feel like Baby Toad is like the speedy little forward who's gonna zap around everyone.
That's not me. I'd be more like a Donkey Kong, or
on a smash.
But I choose Baby Toad every time.
Wow,
he's my favorite.
I'm a Luigi gal myself.
All right, I respect that.
Do you? If Toad was not available, who would you choose?
If Toad wasn't available,
everyone chooses Toad.
Probably Baby Mario. I just love the babies; they're so cute.
All right, I'll give you a B- on that one.
All right, fair. Yeah. That's a fair score.
I didn't know you were going to be scored, but you are now.
That's fair.
All right. Fair. For our next round of games, the last round before we ask you some questions from Twitch chat and Twitter, get your questions in now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a little game of Would You Rather. Okay? So I'm going to need you to answer as quickly as possible. It's like there's someone's going towards you, crashing towards you. You don't have time to think, you just have time to react, okay? Okay?
All
right. You ready?
Yep.
Wheat, white or rye?
White.
Crew neck or hoodie?
Crew neck.
Cereal in the bowl first or milk?
Cereal. If you put bowl in the milk first.
I agree. Would you rather be a reverse centaur or a reverse mermaid?
Mermaid.
Head of a fish. Cool. Would you rather have to ride a bull once or be the clown who distracts the bull 5 times?
Ride the bull.
Okay. Would you rather have every song you've ever heard slowly turn into All-Star or every movie you've ever watched slowly turn into Shrek? Shrek. Donkey! Would you rather have edible spaghetti hair that regrows every night or sweat maple syrup?
Sweat maple syrup.
Would you rather exist in a world where magic is real, but you're a muggle, or only ever be able to use 1-ply toilet paper for the rest of your life?
These are so hard. 1-ply.
1-ply. 1-ply. Never be a muggle. Last question. So your favorite pregame snack is banana and peanut butter. My question is, would you rather give up peanut butter forever or wake up every single day with a 2% chance that you'll be completely covered in peanut butter?
I think the 2% chance. Yeah, I'll take that.
Then you'll be fine. You always have your pregame snack.
Exactly.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win-win.
Any day of the week.
All right, let me just tally up your score real quick. Oh, you got 3 thumbs.
All right, fair.
Yeah, good job.
Fair enough.
Really good job.
I'll take that.
So that's not your last quiz game of the episode. So you had once mentioned to some of the NWHL staff that you thought it would be fun to have a baby photo contest.
Oh yeah.
So we have collected a bunch of Butte's baby photos, and we're gonna see how well you do. You know, we're gonna see how well you do.
It could go one of 2 ways here.
It could go wrong, or it could go right, or it could go real right.
Yep, that's true.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
All right.
Okay. Do I have a time limit? No! Okay, that's, oh my god, I can't. A Kersey. That was my next guess. Okay. Okay.
All right, next one is a beautiful child with a lovely pink helmet on. She's taking care of her brain from day one, taking care of her brain.
Is that Maddie Norton?
That is Nikki Kirschberger.
Oh my god!
Hold on, wait, I didn't do the noise. Okay, I did the noise. All right, next up, we have, this beautiful angel gem in her, it looks like her christening outfit, looking adorably up to the side. Any idea who that one is?
Oh my god.
Excuse my evil laugh right there. Who is your question?
Bowie.
Kelsey Newman.
Oh my god.
Yep. All right, this next one, I feel like you'll get this next one, okay? This next one, look at those eyes. Those eyes. You can't mistake those eyes, or could you?
That's Taylor.
Yeah.
That is Taylor. 100%.
Very good.
She was so cute.
Look at how cute she is.
The little hat.
All right, next one. Giving a little bit of stink eye to the camera. A little bit of, Mom, what are you doing? Also, I love the short shorts in the background. Loving the short shorts in the background.
Oh, yeah, look at that style.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's MJ.
Who's MJ?
Mary-Jo Pelletier.
Oh, it's Maddie Norton, but nice try. Very good. You got one. All right.
I'm gonna get beat up in the next one.
All right, this next one's my absolute favorite. This is the cutest child I've ever seen in my life, which is saying a lot because my sister just had a baby this morning.
Oh,
but
that's
this is
Cass.
Oh my God, she is just like look at that face.
That is Cass.
Yeah, the cutest kid. Cutest kid.
Cute.
All right, next one, we have a photo of a photo where you can see the person's hand in it, which is my favorite. Clearly a very cute little kid, cute little baby.
I'm gonna say Brooke Stacy.
That is Kim Brown. There you go. Look at that. Look at the resemblance.
Wow,
All
they're
right.
so cute.
You're almost done. You got 2 more. You're doing a great job.
Okay.
You're
All
doing
right, thank
amazing,
you.
sweetie.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
That.
This kid is ready for winter. Ready for winter. Ready to go. Excited for the day.
I'm at a loss.
It's all
I'm at
right.
a loss.
I'll give you help. Her name rhymes with wait, never mind. She's aviary in origin.
Oh my god, I have no idea.
Ashley Birdsall.
She's watching right now too. She's
Yep, there she is. All right,
Man.
your last one. This is my favorite. One of my, I mean, Cass is the cutest one, but this is my favorite one. Angry. We're angry.
What is she holding? A pie?
And she's also ready for any weather. Like, if there's a tsunaami, she's ready to go.
This is Sangria Code.
Oh, I am so proud of you.
Is
there
it?
you go.
Oh,
great
Coach
job.
Maria. Yes.
I am, that's a very excellent job.
Yes.
We didn't
Ending
think you
on a good
had
note.
it, but then you came through at the end,
Ending on a good note.
Ending on a good note. Getting out. I'm British all of a sudden. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, 60-second break, and we are going to compile your questions, and we're going to be back in 60 seconds with your questions. Tag us on Twitter, #NWHL Open Ice, or ask your questions right now. Get a water break, go to the bathroom, get ready. We're not done yet, everyone.
We'll be back.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you.
I'm actually not sure if the ad break ran, so let's just, if everyone's watching us right now,
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, they're still watching. The ad break didn't work.
Oh,
they're still watching. The ad break didn't work.
I'm like reading everyone's questions.
Twitch, thank you for telling me that there are 34 seconds left in my ad break currently, but not going to an ad break 2 weeks in a row. I love you guys. Luckily, our moderators have been pulling up questions the entire time, so we're ready. All right, are you ready for your question?
I am.
Wow, this one is by Gamer Until I Die.
Okay.
With the increase of fans watching the NWHL, does it change how you view the sport and how you play?
I was so nervous to play my first NWHL professional game because we had so many fans and so many Twitch viewers and but as soon as I got out there, I was fine. I was really fine. It didn't really change or impact my game. I mean, maybe the first shift I was a little shaky, but no, it makes it more exciting, honestly.
And once you get out there and you get your head, and there's not time to think about anything else, right? These players are moving. These women are the best athletes in the world, some of them, and there's not time to think about other things when they're going by you, right? Or when you're shutting them down with a blue line.
100%.
And when you're on Orzechowski. This one is from Maddie Tate on Twitter.
Okay.
What was the best part about playing in the outdoor game?
All my friends and all my family, my entire work staff, my entire work team bought 30 tickets and all showed up and sat in the freezing cold. That was probably the best part. Best part also probably playing against my billet sister, Brooke, for the first time since I lived with her in Little Caesars. It was just all around the best experience ever. I've never played a game there, and I'm from Buffalo. I was born here, and I've never played there. So the venue was amazing. We sold out the game, which is amazing, and all my friends and family were there. So it's
inevitable until every game is sold out.
Exactly.
It is just, the level of athleticism that you women are displaying, that you athletes are displaying, it regardless of gender, is just so palpable. And that's why, 500,000 people tuned in this weekend.
I know.
Right? The viewership is...
There's no words.
There are words. It's awesome and well-deserved. It's well-deserved. I can say this as an outsider who doesn't play the level of hockey you are. It is so well-deserved. Watching you play is beautiful. It's like watching a ballet. It really is. It's so outstanding. Anyways, before we both cry.
I know, that's so touching.
This is from Founding 4Pod. Did you play any other sports growing up?
Ooh, I played soccer. Not a runner. Found out that real quickly, not a runner. But I loved it. I played in high school, and my dad, like I said, he drove me to and from Buffalo to Canada 4 times a week. And he was like, you got to choose. You got to choose. Can't do both. and hockey, 100%.
I prefer to
of the time.
glide, Dad.
Yeah, I'm a
Glide.
glider.
I'm a glider.
Not a runner. Just not a runner.
All right. Cyclone Lucy says, who is your favorite goalie to play against?
My favorite goalie, Lavisa.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
Lavisa.
You're just ripping slap shots at her the whole day. You're like, oh, but this doesn't hit your collarbone.
Lavisa, yeah. I remember I took a shot against her during one of our games, and then the whistle blew, and I skated by, and I just heard her giggling. I'm like, yeah, she's the best.
You got to get in her head. I'm telling you, next game you play against her, I'm watching, and I'm going to be like, get in her head.
Yes. I know what makes her tick. I'm not going to say it on Twitch.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I know. I know her secrets.
All right. Laurel DPT would like to say, would you rather do burpees or run lines in full gear?
Ooh.
How many burpees, I think, is the question.
Yeah, how many?
All right, so let's say 100 burpees or 5 of the, like, blue, but I don't like to say the word that they're called, but we have to go to the blue line and back and then the red line and back. Yeah. So, or 5 of those. 100 burpees or 5 of those.
All in full gear?
All in full gear.
I'll do 5 mountains.
All right.
I'll do it.
You'll do it. She's going to do it. We're going to need to see a video of you doing that. All right. Last question. I'm just going to do some scrolling.
Okay.
Scrolling. Oh, okay. Pink Pop wants to know your favorite Rihanna song.
Ooh, favorite Rihanna song.
Yeah.
They're all good. She's the best. Probably What's My Name with Drake.
Oh, nah. What's my name? Hey, Rihanna, if you're watching, I'm sure you are. Anna Orzechowski would love a Twitter follow.
Instagram shout out.
Instagram,
concert, concert tickets.
Backstage tickets. If you need Gamer Doc to be there, we're there too. Whatever she wants, yeah. That brings us. So we're almost out of time. / we are out of time. But if people are captivated by your personality, like any normal human would be, where can they find you outside of games? Like, are you on social media?
Oh, yeah. I'm on social media. My first and last name, you might have to check the roster to find my last name to spell it correctly. Yep. But it's just my first and last name on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Love to talk to everyone. Be so much fun. Send her a tweet. Send her a tag her in some Instagram posts. 100%. Yeah, I mean, girl's about to be super famous because Rihanna's about to retweet her. So. Oh, Rihanna. Such an old friend. Such an old friend. Thank you so much for being on the show tonight. Do you have any, parting words for us? Any words of wisdom? Anything you want to tell us? I just want to thank you guys so much for being so welcoming and so supportive and so just unbelievable. Like, you guys are, honestly, I can't even put into words like how amazing and how appreciative each and every single one of us are in the league, for the Twitch viewers, the Instagram followers, everyone who's supporting us in the league. And as women and athletes, it's unbelievable. And I'm so, so thankful for being here, for being on the team, for just being here in general. I just love being here. We are so lucky to have you, not only for your athleticism and your play style, but also for your personality and what you've been giving back to the league. Aww. So thank you so much for being on this show. I cannot wait to see you prosper in this league after your rookie season. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, it was wonderful. Have a wonderful, I know you don't play for a couple weeks, but I'll be watching. We'll all be watching. 100%. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. You too. So that was rookie defender Anna Orzechowski. Does anyone else's heart got the feels right now? She hit me right here in my feels. Okay. So we have one more part to the show before we say goodbye for the night, which is the clip of the week. It's the clip of the week. So the clip of the week is, you see a play, you see Madison Packer go top corner, you see Anna Orzechowski just block a goal. You all have the ability to clip videos on Twitch. You just click the clip button. And every week we'll be going through the clips and finding the best one that we like and featuring it on the show.
So this week's clip comes from AVJ21. Let's play it. Clip of the week.
That was Barnes. I'm getting my numbers mixed up here today. Wow, I've seen too many players. Oh, Barnesy with a shot and a goal, right upper, right-hand corner. 7.
I mean, I can't do that. Can you guys do that? That was pretty great. Thank you, AVJ21, for that clip. Every weekend, we will be featuring the clips. If you guys want a tip, if you title them, after you clip them, you can title them. Titling them the name of the game and the date is helpful, but also if you like, you know, Birdsall goes top corner, Levier makes an amazing save, that's really helpful for us, and then we can like see what's in it. So submit your clips this weekend for next week's clip of the week to be featured on our show. This weekend is going to be awesome, mainly because the Pride are on a warpath. Pride are on a 20-game win streak. 20-game win streak. That's incredible. That's incredible. They're going to face off against the Whitecaps, who are starting in on something pretty special. They're on a 4-game win streak. They've been dominant the past 2 weekends. They're facing off 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, and they've got a doubleheader. So, wait, that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the Whale Riveter game is at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I can't wait. We have another announcement. My sources, there's been a leak in the NWHL, and my sources tell me that the jerseys for the All-Star game are coming out tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oddly specific for a leak, but we're just going to leave it at that. So stay tuned. If you're not following the NWHL on Twitter, give them a follow. If you want to follow me, go ahead. GamerDoc_ on Twitter. That underscore is just to make sure you're all paying attention. That's it for our show tonight. We will be here every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until the season is over. Next week, we have legend, absolute legend, Madison Packer on the show. Legend. I think well, let's count the times that I say legend next week. I'm going for 30. I can do it. But until then, tune in for this weekend for some exciting action. We'll see you next week. Have a happy, have a healthy weekend and a week. We hope you enjoyed the show. By tuning in every week and engaging, you're directly supporting the league. Do you want another easy and free way to show your love? Amazon Prime customers have access to 1 free Twitch subscription a month. First things first, if you haven't already made a Twitch account, click the sign up button, which should be in the top right corner of your screen if you're on a computer. What a great show. Oh, you're finished? Okay. Once you have a Twitch account, head over to twitchprime.com and follow the instructions to link your Amazon account to your Twitch account. Sounds complicated, but it's not. Once you've done that, click the subscribe button right here. And make sure you scroll down to subscribe for free. Done! Now you've accessed exclusive Twitch emotes and some other fun stuff. Pro tip, the subscription doesn't auto-renew, so make sure you do it every month. That's it. Thanks for watching. Go Sports!